Hi, I'm Eric Siegel with ericstrains.com, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing and running the Montana Rail-Link SD45 low hood diesel from MTH. The SD45 has been part of MTH's Premier line for a while, but the Montana Rail-Link version was first offered in the 2010 Volume 2 catalog, and it was finally delivered toward the end of 2010. I'll summarize this engine by saying that it's typical MTH, and by that I mean if you already own some MTH Premier line diesels, you can expect the same high level of quality in this engine that you would get from any other Premier line diesel. And if you're new to MTH, what I mean is that MTH puts out a very consistent product line in terms of quality, craftsmanship, detailing, and value, and no matter what Premier line engine you buy, you know you're always getting a good engine, and this engine is certainly no exception to that rule. The entire underside of the engine is all die-cast, including the fuel tank, the trucks, and the pilots. Up on the pilots here, we've got separately applied MU hoses, as well as a separately applied coupler cut bar. The running boards have drainage holes in them, as do the steps on the pilots. Now, unlike the prototype MRL 378, this unit does not have ditch lights here, and that's simply because the original SD45s that were made in the 60s didn't have ditch lights, and since MTH is using the same tooling for all of their SD45s, they just don't have ditch lights on these models. The truck side frames are very nicely done, and they've got lots of separately applied detailing on them. And the fuel tank is also very well done with some hand-painted details here. Up top here, we've got a nicely done ABS plastic shell featuring lots of separately applied details, such as grab irons, windshield wipers, two figures in the cab, windscreens, safety chains, brake wheels, fan blades, lift rings, handrails, and of course the nice little horn on top. Basically, all the stuff you would expect on an MTH Premier line diesel. The deck of the entire engine is covered with nice safety tread, and then on either side of the engine we've got these folding deck plates, which is always a nice touch. The engine comes with lighted number boards up here, and then we've got a bright headlight here on the front and one on the back as well. Up on top of the engine, this piece comes off to reveal the engine controls. Now, I really like this piece here because it actually takes the top of the smokestack off with it. One of my pet peeves about diesel smoke units is that oftentimes you'll have a little grill like this on top of the smokestack. Now that's prototypical and it should be there, but when it comes time to put the smoke fluid in the smoke unit, a lot of times this can get in the way, and unless you're using a fine tip needle dispenser, the smoke fluid can splash around here and it can get messy. So by having it come off with this piece, what you get is unobstructed access to the smoke unit, which is a real nice convenience, and it's something that I've never seen on a diesel engine before. This engine does come equipped with MTH's ProtoSound 2 command system. It is best when used in concert with MTH's DCS digital command system, but if you want to, you can run this engine conventionally with just a classic transformer and some track. Okay, enough talk. Let's go ahead and power up this engine. I'll let you hear some of the sounds and see some of the features, and then we'll run it around the layout for just a minute.
Are you ready to go? Yep, shuttle blue flag has been removed. We are ready to move.
Okay, let's hear some of the crew talk dialogue.
Hey, train track 1 on top, D7, looks like that signal we're supposed to go in box. Now yes sir, that's signal there. We just want to make certain. You got everything lined and locked there, you ready to hit the long end through? Yes sir, we are. Do not go north of that bridge you're sitting under. Don't go north of the bridge, not cloud in. Right, just cloud in for right now and then make a pass or two and then we'll start dumping on top of it. Understand? Alright. I'll get you out of this as quick as I can, alright? Alright, let me know when you're ready. Need somebody?
Okay, let's go ahead and move it on out. This is the passenger freight announcement sequence.
Tower, I've got a red signal here at milepost 32. Please advise, over. Local freight, this is dispatcher JR. Bill, are you stopped yet? Over. Yes, I am, over. Bill, you got a malfunctioning switch ahead of you. Can't seem to switch it remotely. It might be frozen, over. You've got to switch it manually. Is that what you're telling me? We've got a crew en route, but snow's slowing them down. Copy that. My conductor will switch it manually. I'll update you soon. Out. I'll call you on your cell phone while you're out there, Rick, if something comes up, all right? Right. Hey, welcome back, Rick. Are we good to go? The switch is set. Great. Local freight to dispatcher. We've manually set the switch to divert. Roger that, local freight. When you get the signal, proceed slow until you've cleared the switch and then call me again. Over. Roger that, dispatcher. Proceed slow until clear of the switch and then call you back. That's correct, Bill. Dispatcher JR out.
And here's the shutdown sequence.
Another job well done. Roger that.
So that about wraps it up for this review. This is a great little engine, and if you're interested in purchasing one, they cost around $400 and can be had at your better O-gauge train stores, such as the Train Loft in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's where I bought this one. Anyway, I'm Eric Siegel, and I'll see you next time.